Rubber duck good.
Day number 2 here. All cleaned up. Crutch sleeve wasn't in all the way and didn't have a space on this side. This one's ready to get fixed up now. That's going to burn out here before you know it. Alright, he has it together. This is temporary. He has the shims in there the correct way. Now he's going to take it back apart and put the crutch sleeve on it and put it all together and obviously paint the gears. So he's going to do this all the correct way. Everything we didn't do yesterday. How about it? So there's that. Now we take it back apart and put the crutch wash in. So Chase's got his notepad out. He's taking notes. Chase's got his notepad out. Crutch sleeves in, so now he's going to put it all back together and then we can reassemble it, fill it full of fluid and go do burnouts and stuff like that. We'll break it in, then do burnouts and stuff like that. Hell yeah, brother. But we are getting closer with it. That's a good thing. I say we, I ain't doing shit to be honest with you. Things we would never do. It's almost back together. Time to put fluid in a minute and fix our mistake. Yay! We're good to go now. On the second maiden voyage here, and see what it does. See what's back. Got it the other day. What buffer's on that? None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Look at that Tahoe. Waiting patiently for traffic to pass. We're going to drive it home. Well, I'm not going to drive. He's driving home. I'm driving the Tahoe. He did a burnout in it earlier. Same shit you always see 1,000 times over. Nothing focused on anything over there, but I wasn't with him so I could record. But it's doing pretty good. And that's about where we're at with that. He said it did shift the throttle. Like what I did, I took the shift point down to 5,500 RPM, and I lowered the miles per hour down to a ridiculously low number. Like first gear, 1-2 shift, 29 mile an hour. Second gear, the third gear, like 45 miles an hour. And he said it shifted it on throttle. I haven't verified that, so I don't know for a fact. There you go. It seems like it does pretty good there. Heck yeah. We'll catch it when we get home there. Maybe we'll get a burnout when we get home. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to tell. He doesn't know how finicky he gets. Finicky he gets. Finicky. There we go. That's a word I want to use. Finicky. But all right. A little bit. Sausage is something stupid. Maybe he did. Maybe he's going to be good. Maybe he's going to be good. There you go. Sorry, I couldn't fly turn. I knew he was going to do something dumb. I just knew it. Alrighty, as you see, we're back. It does everything it's supposed to do. We did get it to shift at wide open throttle finally. So the thing I read and the thing y'all suggested did work. What I did do this time, I took the shift RPM down to 5,500, so it's 700 RPM below the red line. You hear about the red. He's got his buddies out there, so I'll come here to record it. And I took the first gear mile an hour for shift point down to 29, and I took second gear down to 45, and now it blew through it. Obviously, it's too low. It's like red line is 62, 6,300 right now. Buddy Collins said something that might be true about could possibly be valve flow. There's only Pack 1218 springs, and they're not legitimate Pack 1218. They're Chinese Pack 1218. So that's even worse than Pack 1218. The Pack 1218 is not a bad valve spring. So he may just be entering valve flow. So he probably had to upgrade his springs, get rid of one variable, because we've been through this tune left, right, and upside, south, and sideways, and every which way you can think of, and there's nothing else left to click off this thing to make it rev out. So that's one possibility it could be. We'll try to do some termination on that a little bit later. But right now, it runs, it drives, it shifts, it does nasty burnouts. It's a freaking win. We're going to stick with that and just go and be happy for a little bit. He does have the Corvette servo. It came in today, so we'll get that in. If he gets that in, I probably raise the shift point RPM up just another 100 or 2. So instead of 55, you get 57, 5800. That's because it gives more ply pressure. And that might work a little better for him. You know, we'll do that as an experiment. We'll go up this weekend after he puts it in and try it and see if we can give him a little more RPMs, because the cam's coming alive way up high. Obviously, the converter's way up high, and cutting the part off down low kind of sucks right now, but kind of what we got to do. But anyway, that's where we're at with it. We will catch you later. Peace, chicken grease, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and catch you on the next one.
Kevin, Rob, pull out